Hi everybody, it's Tina Plackinger. Thanks for joining me today. I believe I've been poisoned. I'm really sick. I've been sick for 10 days. And what happened was I got a phone call from this company, this home buyer company in Georgia, and they wanted to know if I wanted to sell the home, and I said yes, but there's supposedly a lien on the property. And they looked it up and they said they didn't see it. I said, okay. So they sent somebody out, and the way they do it is they take pictures and then they come back and they give you an appraisal of what, you know, according to the comps in the area and stuff, what it's worth. And so they sent in this guy, and you know, Honeypot, good looking, smell good, charming, the whole thing. And he took a bunch of pictures and gave me an offer, and I bumped it up, and he brought it down, and we negotiated, and we did it, signed the contract. I took down a light fixture, a Tiffany style light fixture, and he said he had to redo the contract, and he was very persistent with having to come back out. Very persistent. I said, okay. Nice enough guy. Actually, I like the guy. But that was the whole idea. See, they were supposed to send this one guy out first, but then they changed, and they sent this other guy out. So that's how that always works, even with my mom's caregivers. They'll have somebody that's caring for her that might be from another country that really doesn't understand English all that well or something, so they really couldn't do, you know, they don't really know much about the gang stalking and all that kind of a thing. And then that person will say they got to go get a surgery or something, and then they'll send in another one, and that's what they've done with my mom. Now they're gang stalking my mom with her Department of Aging caregiving that she's supposed to be getting 6 hours a week. Okay, so anyways, so the guy came back out, and he was, we re-signed it, and we did everything, we got it all done and everything, and then he left, and I realized that he printed his name and he did all this stuff on the contract, but he didn't sign it. So I called him back, and he said okay, he would come back out, and then I called him back, and I said, is this how they were going to stop this for me? Is this how they were going to stop this for me? I'm not going to be able to sell the house now, because they were also coming down on my house with airplanes, you know, zooming around my house. It sounded like a World War II movie or something around here. And so I knew that the Masons and the organized crime syndicate, or this bullshit that's on me, okay, I knew that they were really pissed because I found out that there wasn't a lien on the property, and they filed false documents at the courthouse and all this stuff. So I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. So then so the guy came back out, and I made him some coffee, and he signed the contract, and he was coughing, and he didn't feel good. It's in the hug, guys. It's in the hug. When I was sexually assaulted, and I woke up screaming, and the guy was behind me squeezing my cervix, okay, in my home. We didn't eat or drink anything. It was Christmas Eve. Okay? It's in the hug. It's in the hug. They put something on themselves, and then they hug you. I don't know if he left anything in the house or what, but it's been 10 days, and I'm really sick. I mean, really sick. It's not I'm taking virus stuff. It's not a virus. I thought it was, but it started with the sore throat, and then the violent throwing up, and then the lethargy. After about 7 days of doing nothing, I decided that I would walk the dog. A big tractor pretty much pushed me right off the road yesterday. It was like a big tractor that came up behind me and my dog, and this is a country road out here, guys. You know, there's so much activity out there. When I step out, it's unbelievable. But you know, this secret society, this shit, they're into drugging, they're into poisoning. You know, that's sorcery. When people take your any kind of weird stuff, you know, I don't want to get into the body fluids and all that stuff when they send in honeypots. That certainly did not happen on this end. But I'm just saying, I think the guy had something on him. Okay? This isn't a cold or a virus or anything like that. This is a poisoning. I know it. And I looked too good in my video last time. I was doing too good. All right. Stepping up my game. Thought I could sell the house, get a couple shekels, help my mom out without having to be strapped. Nobody knows this. I don't talk about it. You know, God always, I believe, you know, you do things for people and you don't talk about it. But I helped my mom a lot. If I didn't live like a pauper out here, I wouldn't be able to. If I had to pay rent somewhere, I wouldn't be able to. But I helped my mom a lot. Taxes, furnace. The furnace is finally paid off. I started talking to you guys about that, like, I don't know, 3 years ago. So, anyways, I ordered boxes, and I'm just sick as a dog. Sick as a dog. Can hardly eat. See, eating is a really big deal. So if I'm not eating, I can't train. I got in the gym. The last 2 days, I was able to do 8 sets. 8 sets chest, and then I couldn't do any more. 8 sets back the next day. Today's the 3rd day, and I don't think I'm going to make it. So, anyways, that's what's going on right now. And, you know, I can't do anything. They took pictures of my house. They know everything that I have, and I believe that because he's not calling me back now. Okay, now he's not calling me back. The closing is supposed to be February 25th. He's not calling me back now. And that was all about finding out what I have. I took pictures of everything. I mean, I had stick-ums up on the refrigerator of song titles and things, certain things that I've had up there for 12 years. I mean, all my personal stuff, you know what I'm saying? And they still wanted to bring people out. And it's like, no. So that whole thing lasted 3 weeks, this big dark cloud of deception that came over my life. It lasted 3 weeks. And now it's over, and I feel like, holy cow, I made it through something there that was really dark. And no, I feel like I did when they got me last time, like whatever it was, 12 years ago or something. That guy came in and hugged me on Christmas Eve. That's how I feel. I'm totally wiped out and depleted, and it's like day 10. I made chicken soup. I just started eating meat and potatoes 2 days ago. I can't trust anything that I order. Yeah, I told somebody the other day that I feel like I need to be rescued out of here. So that's what's going on. That's what's going on. I think when you get to this level of where I'm at, and them wanting to get everything from me and sick and tired of me being healthy and spiritual and being who I am. I think that they come in for the kill. This isn't any lightweight stuff that's going on with me. So, thank you very much. I appreciate you and I appreciate my channel.